Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This cycle has been extremely unpredictable. It's definitely different from other cycles, but it is what it is. You kind of just have to accept it for the way that it is right now, right? Just make sure that you're sticking to the right narratives, the right hype, and make sure that the coins you've chosen have catalysts coming up. Things like protocol upgrades, new exchange listings, token burns, or partnerships. And I think if you stick to that general principle, you should be fine. The market rewards preparation, not just reaction. The content in this video is for informational and educational purposes only. It does not constitute financial, investment, or trading advice. I am not a licensed financial advisor. Always do your own research and consult with a qualified professional before making any investment decisions. The cryptocurrency market is highly volatile and can result in significant financial loss. You are solely responsible for your investment decisions. Also, let's not forget one of the most underrated but critical aspects of crypto investing: entry price. Entry price is absolutely key to making the most amount of money in this space. The last thing that you want to be doing is buying these coins when they're already near their all-time highs. That's when the risk-to-reward ratio is at its worst. Once a retracement starts, many investors find themselves stuck, especially if they don't know how to read charts or apply technical analysis. You end up asking yourself, should I buy the dip? But what even is the dip? Should you wait for a 10% correction, 30%, 50%? Or is it already too late? A lot of confusion can be avoided if you simply find a solid entry point in the first place. That eliminates a lot of emotional trading and second-guessing. It's easier, just much easier, to enter at a good level than to try to time the dips once you've bought in too high. If the price is already stretched and you feel uncomfortable, just pass on the play. Trust me, another opportunity is always around the corner in crypto. And let me be clear, I'm not talking about ZBCN specifically right now. I feel like I have to say that because some folks will hear coin and immediately think it's about ZBCN. No, I'm talking in general. Any coin in the crypto space, there's always going to be another setup, another breakout, another opportunity. That's the beauty of this space. So again, find the best entry price you possibly can. If a coin doesn't feel right at the current price, let it go. Another one will come along. But all right, let's shift gears and talk about ZBCN specifically. So if you Google ZBCN again today, you'll notice there's not a lot of noise out there. Nobody's really talking about it right now. We haven't seen any recent articles that feel fresh. There's an article that says it was posted 4 days ago, but once you click into it, it becomes pretty obvious that it's outdated. They're talking about support levels being at 0.053, but ZBCN is already trading below that now. So yeah, no new media coverage. But let's be honest, do you think there were articles being written when the price was way down here, where we were buying? Absolutely not. The articles, the hype, the attention, that all comes after the price has exploded. That's when the bandwagon forms. That's when everyone wants to FOMO in. But by then, you're already late. So what I always recommend is to do your due diligence before the hype starts. Accumulate your favorite coins during the quiet periods, the calm before the storm. That's where real wealth is built, not by chasing pumps, but by sitting through the consolidation. You'll see why I've been bullish from these lower levels. When I saw the price retracing to a zone that historically acted as support back in August 2024, it was a no-brainer for me. That level had been tested before and respected, so for me, that was the ideal entry. That's why I scooped up more. That's why I've been talking about it consistently for the past few months. After much conversation and deliberation, I can no longer support ZBCN. I believed in the tech, and that's why I wanted to support it. However, there are things I cannot support at this time. Lack of transparency and professionalism is a major negative to me. Now, this person used to be a big supporter of ZBCN. I don't know exactly how long they were covering it. Maybe they got in before me, or maybe they jumped on after the pump. I could look through their posts and try to find out, but that's not really the point here. The point is, this is exactly why doing your own research is so important. Let's say you bought ZBCN just because someone you follow online was hyping it up. Maybe they post about it daily, maybe they even make memes or songs about it. Then suddenly they say, "I'm out," but they don't give any real reason. That leaves you confused, panicked, maybe even angry. This happens a lot. Everyone is a long-term investor when the price is going up, but when the chart turns red, suddenly the project is a scam, or the devs are lazy, or the tech is outdated. Happens in stocks, happens in crypto. That's why you can't blindly follow anyone, even me. I always say that. Even if I'm bullish on ZBCN, that doesn't mean you have to be. Do your own homework. If you like what you see, then hold. If not, then move on. Stick to your strategy. That's another crucial part of being a smart investor. Whatever your plan is, whether it's DCAing in, swing trading, or just holding long-term, stick to it. Don't deviate just because of market noise. Personally, my strategy involves always taking profits on the way up. Doesn't matter what I'm holding. I want to de-risk. I want to play with house money. That way, even if things go south, I've already locked in gains. If you're not taking profits, you're not really making money. You're just watching numbers on a screen. Let's get into the current price action of ZBCN. On the monthly chart, ZBCN is down about 43%. On the day, it's down close to 4.5%. The market cap is sitting around $295 million, while daily trading volume is about $13 million, which is a drop of nearly 28%. Now, a drop in volume can spook some investors. People see volume falling and think, okay, this is it, the coin's done. But let's add some context. Look at other coins with decent market caps. Take SUI, for example. Its volume is down 14% today. So it's not just ZBCN. Market-wide conditions play a role. Plus, ZBCN has a smaller market cap. When you're dealing with coins that have a $200 to $300 million market cap, expect volatility. These coins can move fast, both up and down. It's part of the game. One day the volume surges, the next it drops off. It's not necessarily a red flag, it's just how low-cap assets behave. On the 4-hour time frame, we're still showing bearish momentum. The indicator I'm using, it's called Trader, by the way, fired a bearish signal around June 29th. That was the most recent one. There was another just a few days before that. So from an indicator perspective, things don't look great at the moment. That being said, indicators aren't gospel. They're just tools. But when you see multiple bearish signals close together, it usually means a continuation of downward momentum. Looking at support levels, I think we're headed to retest the 0.032 level. That was the bottom during the June 22nd market-wide correction. If that level holds, great. But if it breaks, the next critical level is 0.030. In my opinion, 0.030 is absolutely crucial. If it fails to hold, we could see ZBCN drop all the way down to 0.020. That sounds scary, but it could also be a golden opportunity. If you're a long-term believer in the project, those dips can be a blessing in disguise. That's when you load up, not when everyone's euphoric. Again, let me stress, this is just what I'm watching. These are my personal levels of interest. 0.030 is the level I've got circled right now. Now switching to the daily chart, you'll notice that ZBCN has basically been in a downtrend ever since it double-topped earlier. That's worth paying attention to. Entry price matters more than hype. Stick to your strategy. Don't buy just because someone you follow is hyped up. Bearish momentum is real, but so are buying opportunities during fear. Always do your own research. That's it for today. If you found any value in this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.